Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at my 2017 Hallmark Keepsake Soundwave ornament. So sit back and enjoy, and as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Hey folks, M here from Transformers and Video Games, and welcome back to the channel. A couple of weeks ago, I reviewed my 2018 Hallmark Keepsake G1 Starscream ornament. So with the holidays just around the corner, I thought what better than to review the 2017 Hallmark Keepsake ornament. As always, we'll start off by taking a look at the box. On the top it says Hallmark Keepsake. In the middle we have this fantastic image of G1 Soundwave looking very menacing. Towards the bottom on the left, they've included the Transformers logo with the purple and blue color scheme to signify that this is a Decepticon. And at the bottom it says Soundwave Transformers Christmas Tree Ornament. For anyone who's interested, at the time this ornament cost $15.95 US or $19.99 Canadian. On the side of the box, it tells us to join the Hallmark Keepsake Ornament Club, and they give us a little information on how to do it. On the other side, it says Hooked on Holidays. And then on the back, they tell us a little bit about the artist who crafted the ornament. It says, remember the neighbor kid who would dismantle perfectly good toys and mash the parts together to create strange creatures? Orville Wilson was that kid, and he still is. And after winning an art contest in elementary school, his mother said, one day you'll be working for Hallmark. She was thrilled when her prophecy came true, and like any good mother said, I told you so. Alright, well that's about enough about the packaging. It's time to crack this box open and take a look at the ornament inside. We'll start off by lifting this back flap here. And it says along the flap, I've been waiting all year for this, which was actually true. As soon as they announced that the 2017 ornament was going to be Soundwave, I kept checking back at the Hallmark store so that I'd be able to buy it as soon as it became available at retail. You'll see the figure comes in this nice half clamshell to keep it protected, and there's just a piece of tissue paper at the back. And here it is outside of its packaging. Now that I've got this figure out of package and in hand, I've got to say that I'm absolutely amazed at the level of detail that Hasbro and Hallmark have thought to include in this little figure. This is accurate to the Generation 1 Soundwave toy, right down to the last detail. In fact, if you're looking at this and wondering why it might look different than your Generation 1 Soundwave, it might be because they've included tampagraphs in all the places that there would be a sticker for the Generation 1 toy. And I know for a lot of our original toys, the stickers have fallen off over the years. One of the things that I absolutely love about this is the fact that they thought to include both of his weapons. You could see up top he's got a shoulder-mounted missile launcher, and in his hand he's got a gun. Now for the Generation 1 line, as well as the Masterpiece line, and a few other versions of Soundwave, these weapons would transform into batteries that would theoretically power the figure in his micro-cassette recorder mode. You can see that they've included Laserbeak in his chest, and I gotta say it looks super realistic. I feel like I could hit that eject button, pop out the cassette, and transform him into his Condor mode, which I obviously can't do. That'd obviously be expecting a little bit too much from a Christmas ornament. Down below you can see he does have a silver projectile, which would have been chrome on his Generation 1 version. And I should mention that his feet are plastic. On the original toy they would have been die-cast metal. Similar to the Starscream ornament, I feel like they've included extra details that almost wouldn't have been expected. You could see the sliders on the side of the arms here. Those would have been used when you transformed the figure from his micro-cassette mode into robot mode. You'd slide the fists out using that and then retract them again using the same sliders. They've molded a battery cover in place on his back, which doesn't open, but for the original G1 toy it did, and you'd be able to actually transform his weapons into the batteries and store them away under the battery cover when you had the figure in his micro-cassette mode. Now, for whatever reason, they've included a Decepticon faction symbol on his back. I'm not sure why they've done that. I'm not aware of any version of G1 Soundwave where he had a faction symbol on his back, but of course leave me a comment in the comment section and let me know if I'm mistaken. For anybody who's interested, the date stamp details are as follows. Along the top it says 2017 Hasbro, all rights reserved. And along the bottom it says 2017. There's the picture of a crown, and it says HMK MKTG. For a little bit of fun, I thought I'd pull out my G1 Soundwave, and I've done my best to put them in the same pose as the Hallmark Keepsake version. I'm not sure if this is showing up on camera, but aside from the fact that they've used a lighter shade of blue on the ornament, and the fact that it has a loop on the top of his head to thread a ribbon through to hang it on a Christmas tree, these two versions of Soundwave are alike in just about every material way. Well, except for the obvious size difference. Alright folks, well I think I'm going to leave it at that for today. In conclusion, would I recommend picking up a Hallmark Keepsake Soundwave and adding it to your collection? For the record, I have all of the Transformers related ornaments from this series that have been released so far, and I personally think that Soundwave is the best and most accurate one yet. If you can find it for close to the original retail price, then I'd say buy it without hesitation. Having said that, I did a quick search on eBay and see that people are asking for $33 US at the low end and as much as $75 US at the high end. And for that price, I just can't justify the purchase. Anyways, thanks again for watching, everybody. Take care.